You want another angle patch or kind of tripod?
Oh yeah, just
Do you work together?
we are we're both activists in the same field, but everybody because this is such a covert program, it's not wise to be a part of an organization because organizations get taken over and infiltrated. It's much better just to act as an individual, in my opinion, because you can't infiltrate an individual.
Definitely, but you won't have the same leverage.
The same, sorry. Leverage, absolutely. The actually, let's start over. First of all, I would, Your Royal Highness, I was really glad to see you yesterday at the presentation we gave on geoengineering.
Thank you.
And my first question is, were you aware of geoengineering before yesterday? And what did you think of the presentation? Did you have any thoughts?
Yes, I follow up all the scientific actually researchers around the world. And I'm a global researcher in different venues, and I think every single thing affects the other. It's like a domino effect, and it's like the papillon, which is the butterfly effect.
Oh yeah.
So it is, rather than just focusing on one thing at a time, I think the globe is so vast and so interactive that you have to listen and to research about every single thing in the world. If you research about environment, you research about security.
Yeah.
And if you research about security, you research about freedom. So each one leads to the other. And one of the subjects that I was following up on Twitter, I'm a tweeter. It was the geoengineering YouTube programs that Mr. Martin Murphy was presenting through one of my followers. And so she sent it to me to see and check it over. That was a year ago.
Oh, okay.
That's why it was very funny to see him here, and I thought that's a good coincidence.
Okay.
And I think it's one of the things that, like my theory, which is the fourth way law, is new to society, hard to believe, hard to hope for, very impossible for others to perceive that there are things in the world that get born every day. New sciences. If I can accept Twitter, I can accept science. So it's all about accepting new things. But I think if there is something going, traditionally up the stairs, people would be able to grasp it rather than just hit them with sciences that they have no knowledge of or they can't comprehend. So it is like Newton theory. It's like so many theories in the world. It took time for people to recognize. It took a lot of researchers, a lot of attention, and then it started taking its platform, growing up in the world. And I think that's the same with geoengineering. I think it's one of the key points of the new power in the world to understand geoengineering and how it can be used as a weapon, mass destruction weapon, without even exploding a nuclear bomb.
Oh, it's very powerful. I mean, you can control water, which is massive. I mean, without water, there's no life.
Without water, there's no life. Without proper food, clean food, there's no life. It's just actually a way of slow poisoning that it will get you at the end. And then the population will just disappear into minimal numbers until there is no more population of billions, and it will come back to whatever it was. And I think that is the question here: survival and humanity. How do we concern ourselves in maintaining humanity and life on Earth?
Mm-hmm.
Why are we looking into Mars now? Why are we looking into places to live outside Mother Earth? Though it is so vast and 3/4 of it is inhabited.
Mm-hmm.
And still we are looking for life, how to live outside our own Earth. That's a very, very interesting, actually, corner to look at.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we're intending to stay here and live here, we should be more concerned about life here and the quality of life.
Geoengineering is seen, and you referred to it as a weapon. I mean, this is something that is being deployed against all humanity. How you saw Michael Murphy's film a year ago, and you became aware of geoengineering then. How many people do you speak to other people about this issue, and how aware are people either in your circles or in Saudi Arabia about this program?
Actually, of course, scientists are aware. Big universities which has science departments. We have a nano institution in KAUST and King Abdullah University city. So we are very knowledgeable about this. Unforeseen for Saudi Arabia, because most of the people think we have two things. We have terrorism, anti-terrorism, camels, and petrol, and dates. That's around summing up Saudi Arabia in everybody's eyes.
Uh-huh.
But we do have sciences, we do have thinkers, we do have a lot of modernization, as we call it, an introduction to new sciences in the world. Maybe because we are not as advanced as others, we do not question a lot the new things as much as others do. You know, people who tend to be very much grounded in sciences, whenever something happens, they would put thousands of inabilities or incorrect sciences into question because it does not make sense to the scientist himself. While I think in our countries we are more apt to new theologies and sciences because we are not so much grounded in these things. So we're more open-minded, let's say. So there are some of them who definitely are very much deep into geoengineering.
Sorry to interrupt.
Go ahead.
But geoengineering is always couched as a proposal, and it is vehemently denied by everybody in official capacity all over the world, to my knowledge, that it has actually been deployed. Are there any institutions that you're aware of in Saudi Arabia that are talking about the actual deployment of it, as opposed to a theory?
No, it's really something like I said. You know, it's something that we talk about, something that is being studied and seen as as
an option.
As an option, because of what happens in the disasters in Saudi Arabia when there is a waterfall or a lot of waters or floods and things like that. So I think it was talked about, and it is talked about, not only in Saudi, in all the area, wherever you have the mention of floods, you hear something about maybe dispersing clouds. So I think, it's the same way as making clouds.
Mm.
So if you want to disperse clouds, you can talk about making clouds. So I think there's a serious maybe study into that area, definitely to manage disasters in the future. And I think, it's quite important to address the problem itself than play with Mother Nature and the will of God. And it will happen either ways. And I think, the more you resist the powerful pull of instability in Mother Earth, the more Mother Earth will send us disasters, so we can know that we're playing with that equilibrium.
Mm-hmm.
And we can see it everywhere, and I don't think it will ever work. Because biology in itself and is a very tricky science. One element can disbalance a whole creation of a human being. Playing with DNA, as much as you want to say that you are making it right human being. As I heard last week, there was a university in America, in a company, that says that it will bring people back from death by freezing through the nano technology. It's everywhere. It's in the Times, Independent, so it's no secret. I've read it on the internet. That it will freeze the DNA and brains of the dead people and bring them back to life in 30 years. I couldn't imagine a corpse, except a zombie, coming out again after 30 years. So playing, really, and I say playing, I'm not saying not to research to cure diseases. It's completely different. But I'm saying playing with DNAs and biology and environment, echoes, the whole system, the whole ecosystem is disastrous. It's like when you want to have an operation to take out your, let's say, kidney and put another better one there, though it is a good one. But you just want something better. I think you'll be betting on the wrong horse. You might just have a kidney failure later on because of that operation, and you might not come out of this operation. So I think that this is how we should be looking at it, is that we will always send messages of beware of what you're doing. Whoever actually is doing it has huge resources. And that by itself tells you that it is a very high-end study, and it's a very high-end implementation that has affected the globe tremendously. You see the storms in the States, in places where it never existed, floods. The sky look completely different than 4 years ago.
Today, I mean, we can look out the window. There's a big trail going right across there. There's, and here we are in Istanbul. And I'm sure, you're from Jeddah?
I'm from Jeddah, Saud.
Yeah, my father worked there. He was at the King Khalid National Guard Hospital for some years. As you saw in my presentation yesterday, I was showing satellite imagery from all around the world. The Red Sea, last week, covered in chemtrails. You must see them regularly in Saudi Arabia.
Well, actually, I've been seeing a lot of different landscapes in Saudi Arabia. A year and a half ago, and everybody, if you go on Twitter, you'd find everybody taking pictures of the skies.
Yeah.
Because what I've noticed is that the sky doesn't look anymore the sky that I know 4 years ago. I was a little bit away for a long time from Saudi Arabia, and when I came back, I thought I was seeing the sky of London.
Yeah. Overcast?
overcast,
In Saudi Arabia.
overcast, lots of clouds, very low, and with shapes that are very funny, and of course it's even in England, you could not see such a sky a long time ago. Now when I lived in London, it was also a very funny skies and landscapes. You just feel that the skies are going lower. I mean, I could touch almost the landscape with my hands. And that is I don't know if it is man-made, if it is God's made, if it is special-made, tailor-made. It's just something which has attracted my attention. And if something attracts my attention, it means there is something not unusual. And I think it's a very interesting science to look at, very interesting, maybe a discovery of new technology that not only enable us to change the weather, but really monitors who try to change it, and that's very important. Sticking together, or passing information with people all around the world would help and transparency, more awareness, and by that itself you will create a culture of awareness within the next generation and what they are facing in the future and what kind of challenges they have to address from the heritage of our generation. Thank you.
Thank you so much.